I'm gonna show you how to replace your blinds for your raised frame doors for your patios. It's really easy to do. So you see these are broke right here. First, what you're gonna need is a screwdriver. You're gonna need the spacers, a knife, and you're gonna need a tape measure and some safety glasses. So I ordered this right here off Amazon, and it took about 5 or 6 business days to get here. And it's the exact frame that I have on my door, so I didn't have to replace the spacers or anything. But once you take it out, make sure you clean the glass, the inner part of the glass, with some Windex or some alcohol. And this is what comes in it. You got this manual, and you also have these fittings, and it's really simple. So the width of mine is 24 3/4 of an inch wide, and the height is 38 3/4. So like I said, you're gonna need these tools right here. And to take this frame off, it's real easy. You take your screwdriver or knife and you pull these little latches back on both sides here at the bottom. Once you pull these down, you just slide this up off these 2 hooks at the top. And I'm gonna use my same spacers and hooks that I have because they're identical. So once you carefully take this off, you're gonna look at your spacers. You see, I already got these on, so I'm gonna use what I got. But if you don't have anything, you starting from scratch, here go what you do. You just take these spacers, and from center to center, it's gonna be 19 inches. But it fits perfectly, it slides in. And I'm gonna show you how you do it. You just loosen up those screws around the frame and slide these in, then tighten it back up. It's that simple. And once you do that, like I said, you tighten them up. And I'm gonna have to move these spacers because it's a little different. You see, these are low on my door. I'm gonna have to raise them up about 5 inches or so. But I'm gonna show you how I did mine. So I loosened those up and I went on and took them out. Then what I did, I took my new one, which I measured, make sure it was 19 inches from center to center, and I placed it on the door. And I make sure it's on there right. Like I said, right there at the top. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. It fits perfectly. So I didn't have to change my spacers there at the top of the hooks. It's from 19 inches from center to center, as you can see right there. And I've been in my house for a little over 18 years, and this one just broke. I guess the kids was messing with it, so it broke, so I had to replace it. So once I put it on, what I did to measure where my bottom spacers go, I just did a little scratch right there. You see right there? And I did that on both sides so I can know exactly where to put the bottom spacers. But it tells you on the instructions, I think it's 11.5 inches from the bottom. But I just put mine on and made an indentation scratch, and then I took my pen and went on and marked the rest of it. So you can see right there, and then I'm gonna take my pen and just put a little mark right there. So I know, so I'm gonna put the spacer at the bottom, maybe about 3 inches down. So I loosened up those screws, took that spacer and just put it down. You see, baby, about 2 or 3 inches at the bottom from where I put that little mark with the pen. And I also did that on the other side. And once I got the spacer in, I went on and tightened up the screws with the Phillips head screwdriver. And I did this on both sides. And once done, I put the lines back on. Make sure it's lined up there at the top, and I lock these in positions. And that's it. That's how simple it is. As you can see, it works perfectly fine. So if this video helped, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and have a great day.